Because throughout the game, that coming out of halftime, it looked like Saban made some good adjustments. It looked like Alabama was seizing some momentum. But in your opinion, over the course of the game, full 60 minutes, do you think Saban was outcoached by Jim Harbaugh?
No, I mean, I don't think he got out coached. Listen, Harbaugh had some horrific offensive calls, like, and the times he called them, right? The flea flicker, the quarterback throwback that could have been an absolute disaster. That's a bad call. Like, you had momentum as a whole because you got away with some special team mistakes, right? That really could have cost you the game multiple times, especially early. And like, you had the momentum on your side. The defense was playing well. The offense was moving the ball well enough. I mean, you were establishing the run with Blake Corum. Like, no, I don't think he got out coached by any means. Listen, Alabama just didn't make enough plays. Like, it is what it is. The thing that crushes Alabama is, and listen, I like Jalen Milroe a lot. He's just not a guy that's going to beat you and scare you as a defensive mindset from throwing the ball every down, right? Like, they all year long, if they've been able to establish the run and they've been able to play action and throw the ball deep, and not intermediate, not short. It's been nothing but deep passes. They've had success as an offense. Well, Michigan's game plan was, hey, we're going to blitz, play tricks with his eyes, right? We're going to try to stop the run, not allow the run to get started early. So, and when it comes to play action, stay deep. Make them sustain drives. Don't give up the explosive play. Yeah. Don't give up something that just, lets them score right off the bat, and make them sustain drives. And Bama struggled with that.
I'm going to push back on the flea flicker being a bad call. I think the result was bad, but I don't think it was a bad call because if Blake Corum actually gets the football back there, that's an explosive for Michigan. I will never say, and I'll let y'all have this time since your show is coming up, but I won't say that Nick Saban necessarily got out coached. And I think that if we're ranking the coaches, we say Nick Saban's better than Jim Harbaugh. But Nick Saban's coordinators got out coached by Jim Harbaugh's coordinators, and I don't think it was fairly close. I think that the Michigan coordinators were able to manipulate the game more than what the Alabama coordinators could do, and it felt like Alabama was trying to do more adjusting because Michigan was taking it to them in terms of how they wanted to play that game from a schematic standpoint.
Well, and I would argue, Josh, that I don't even know if Jesse Minter coached Tommy Rees. I don't know if Tommy Rees felt handcuffed with play calling from a passing game standpoint. Like, listen, it's a time to be honest, right? Like, I don't know if Tommy Rees felt comfortable enough to open up the passing game and get in the gun. Listen, there was multiple times where they confused Jalen. Right, people want to talk about the O-line, but it's also the quarterback's job, right, to help the O-line. They were in a scat protection. They did what we call star motion. The halfback went behind the quarterback, out, free release. It's a 5-man pro, right? It looks like they could bring somebody from the right. They end up just single dog from the left, and he gets sacked. Well, you have to know that's your squeeze side or that's your hot side. Now we have to play hot to the single receiver side, or we have to throw it to the halfback. It's just like the last play. Everybody wants to talk about the last play being a bad play call.
RPO.
Listen, I don't know. I don't know if it was a designed QB draw, but there's an RPO effect to that, right? You have to know in that situation, inside the 5-yard line, it's going to be cover zero. You have to have that mindset as a quarterback automatically going in. It was cover zero, okay? You still motion the halfback out. Listen, if the guy's trailing him from behind, throw it to him.
I agree.
I don't care. Yeah. Oh, but also the snap, played a part in that. But if Jalen just follows the pulling guard,
if he follows the puller, he's probably in too.
It's a touchdown because the nickel or safety, whoever
he's
came
running
off
up
the edge
field
right there, he was up the field.
Yeah.
So I understand the snap wasn't great, but there's also different aspects to that play. And now it couldn't, listen, I don't know. I wasn't in the play call, in the huddle, but it could have been a straight up QB draw just with that action to it. But Listen, I think that play right there summed up the whole offensive game plan for Alabama, and Tommy Rees not trusting Jalen Milroe to throw it and win the game for him, right? Because any other quarterback, you're putting the ball in their hands to throw or pass. Hey, either we're going to roll out or we're going to have some type of our best two-point play, best red zone concept, and now he has the option to throw it or run. And calling a straight-up QB draw right there, I think Tommy Rees, just doubted Jalen in that situation, which sucks.
So you arrive at, you think it was a straight up QB draw? Because I would kind of, and maybe this is just me looking from the center's point of view, I feel like the low snap just made everything just crumble and fall apart. I think he just absolutely panicked. Like, and because of how Michigan had been attacking him all game long, his internal clock was sped up to the point where he's like, oh my God, like I don't got time, like I got to hit it. And he's Jalen Milroe. He's super fast. He's super strong. If you panic, what do? You fall back on instinct. And it was just, okay, I'm just going to run up in there and just power my way through.
100%. I'm with you. Yeah, no, I'm with you. The snaps were absolutely horrific, right? Like
all year long.
You're a damn
shocking.
Yeah, you're a starting center at the University of Alabama. And listen, I understand everybody has bad games, but this has been an issue all year. And if we can't find somebody else to snap the damn ball to the quarterback, like get his butt out of there, right? We got to put somebody else in.
AJ, somebody said that you're making excuses up here. Would you like to reply to this viewer here?
Ottawa Traveler.
I don't understand what the excuses there are. Like, listen, they lost the game. I mean, it is what it is. They had a chance to win. Hell, I mean, Michigan gave them plenty of opportunities. And the punt at the end, like, you had plenty of chances to win the ball game. But
Jake, hold on. I need a health check on Jake now. What was going through your head with the second fumbled punt at the end of the game? Like, did you have an iWatch on? Did your heart did notifications start going off? Like, are you okay? Are you alive?
His Apple Watch was soaked in sweat by that point. It was soaked in sweat by that point.
Everyone was wondering why I was sweating. Like, that's why I was sweating. We put in Jake Thaw, who hasn't returned a punt all game. First off, guys, this is day one. Put your heels at the 10-yard line.
I know.
Put your heels at the 7-yard line.
No, Jake.
Do not go backwards, and they did it like 3 times last night.
Jake, they changed the heels at the 10 because the punters are so good at getting the ball to check up that they do tell him heels at 5 nowadays, but he should not have gone back. So I will correct you on that one.
I don't care.
I don't like this. I don't like this new age football
care,
crap.
though, dude.
Heels at the 10. That's how I grew up, and that's how it's always going to be.
You can do the heels at the 5 if you have a dog back there returning punts, but Michigan, like, they can't even. The biggest concern is catching the damn punt.
No, you just
get out of there.
You heels at the 5, and then you catch it there. If it's over your head, you let it go. But they're so good at getting it to check.
I could smell the fear of that returner all the way in Louisiana.
I could too.
I mean, it was wafting throughout the country. Hey, all's well that ends well, though. And in the end, in my opinion, though, we'll break it down this hour, this half hour. I still think because they overcame all the mistakes that Michigan won that game as opposed to Alabama losing it. But we'll continue to break it down.